Alright, let's get this video started. I am coming at you from the very top of the Sunshine Skyway between Bradenton and St. Petersburg, and in about 5 hours I'm going to be in Boston, and I'm going to Boston for the Boston Marathon. So this is going to be like a pre-race vlog. Hopefully we're going to be doing some fun stuff together, you and I, over the next couple minutes, so stay tuned. Right guys, I made it up to Tampa Airport with about an hour and a half until my flight leaves, so I think we'll check in when we're in Boston. And just to give you like a little preview of what's going to happen in this video, I think today we're going to talk about what some of the apps are suggesting that I'm going to run. Then you'll know that I stay with my mum when I'm up near Boston, so I'm going to go into town, pick up my packet, and then I'll show you what comes in the race packet. I think that's going to be what this video is. That's the outline of the video, that's what I'm trying to say. But I'll check in Boston. We got in like, I don't know, 10 minutes early, and I was just gonna be like 10 minutes late for my bus. So I think maybe I'm gonna be able to get an hour earlier bus. If I miss it, then that means that I'm gonna be waiting around the airport for an hour, which is really gonna suck. But I think I may make it because I'm at the JetBlue terminal, and it goes through all the other terminals before it gets to this one. So we'll find out in just a second. I made it onto the bus. I will give more details later. Well, it turns out that I can't really give you many more details. I was just sitting on a bus for about an hour and 10 minutes. Now I'm at my mum's place and we just had dinner together. So I think I'm gonna probably have an early night, and then I'm gonna head into Boston probably late tomorrow morning. So that's when I'll check in. All right guys, it's the next day. I'm heading to Boston. This is really my first day in Boston. So today I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna pick up my race packet. Then I think we are gonna pick up some trash with Tina Muir and the gang being everybody else that's signed up to go. And then a bit later, maybe even in the car on the way home, we will talk about what some of the apps are saying for my predicted race time. And we'll talk about the weather, and then I will tell you what I think I will run on Monday at the, what is it, 128th Boston Marathon? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, I'll check in once I park and once I get into town. I found a really good parking space, so now I'm just a few minutes from going into the expo, and I'll check in when we're inside. Hi guys, a success. I have my packet, I have my bib, I am ready to go and check out the expo and look for a jacket. I will probably pick up a jacket if the line isn't too long. Otherwise, I might just buy it online, but that's exciting, we'll see. The Adidas booth is an absolute madhouse. Like, I mean, seriously, an absolute madhouse. But I have just found the jackets over here, so let's go and see if I have one, if they have one in my size, extra large, and if they do, I'm gonna give it the old try on and then go check out. So I just spent a ridiculous amount of time going through all the racks and all the sizes, and I only found extra small, small, medium, and it turns out I was in the women's section. So pay attention guys, pay attention, you'll save a lot of time. Anyway, I found my extra large. I should probably try it on, right? All right, good enough fit, good enough for a jacket that I won't take the tags off until next winter. Let's go find a checkout. Okay guys, you would not believe it how long the line was to check out from the Adidas store. I would say it took me about 45 minutes from the time I went in, picked out my jacket, and then got out the line to pay for it. Absolute nightmare. So anyway, the expo was good, just the usual stuff at marathon expos. So now I'm gonna head over to Newbury Street and take a look around. All right, we just came out of the Heinz Convention Center, crossing Boylston. You can't see it on this tiny camera, but the finish line is right down there. So let's come down and see. We'll see some of the shops, some of the pop-ups that are happening right now. But remember, tomorrow I'm coming back here for that Tracksmith shakeout run. I'll be here first thing in the morning. And then I think that's probably all I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. But I'm gonna run around a few places right now. All right, look, I know I'm coming back to Tracksmith tomorrow, but I'm just gonna run in because that singlet that I bought that you probably saw on TV that I said I was going to wear for the race, it was just a little too small, but it was only available online. So I'm gonna see if they have anything else that I can actually wear on race day. I did bring something else if I don't find anything today, but just gonna look around. It's always fun to just look around. Okay, so funny thing happened. They actually did have my size in the other shirt. I didn't bring it with me. I forgot to put it in the bag when I left the house, so I couldn't exchange it. So if I remember, I'll put it in the bag for tomorrow and I will exchange it and get a bigger size. Let's take a look in the A6 pop-up right here, upstairs and downstairs. Look, I realize it's not the most fun video, just watching me talk about going into shops and looking around and seeing all the cool marathon stuff, but I hope you can feel the atmosphere. Boston is just hopping right now. There are so many people. I'm actually pretty surprised that they're allowing cars on Newbury Street right now. I wonder if they'll close it off tomorrow for all those Sunday shakeout runs, but we'll see. Anyway, I think somewhere down here there is the Hoka Fly Lab, so I'm gonna stop by there and say hello. Alright, I'm here at Marathon Sports now, and they've got tons of brands, obviously, and I think the Hoka Fly Lab is right over here, right behind me, so that's what I'm going to go and check out right now. Alright guys, now next thing on the agenda, I am running just a little late for because I had to move the car, and I had to move the car because the parking was up, and it wouldn't let me redo the parking in the same area. So I had to move the car. I found a new place to park, and it's about half a mile away from the next location, and I'm going plogging, so I'll be picking up some rubbish and cleaning up the streets of Boston, you know, that kind of thing. So I'll check in when I'm there. I made it to the vlogging event. We have Tina right there. I've actually got some friends from home that are here, and of course you probably know Jonathan Levitt. He's there in the 2015 jacket. Let's go pick up some rubbish. Okay, now it's really going to start. We have blogger extraordinaire Mike, and we got Matt Choi right over here. Matt seems to be ridiculously overdressed for the weather.
The likeness of running and try and use that to do something really big, which is...
Alright, we're almost getting ready to get started. I feel like it's irresponsible to film this just because I should be picking up the trash that we're actually here to pick up. So I'm going to try and do a little bit of both. Be a little bit irresponsible and still pick up some rubbish. I'm going to have to get off the main... Oh, hold on. I've just seen something. All right, here we go. The first piece of rubbish going in the bag. All right, I'll get a couple more of those and call it a day. Okay, this has been a crazy amount of fun. I have a good amount of rubbish right here, and I've already emptied the bag once. So I really think everyone is enjoying this. I think this is going to be at least an annual event before this race, and I'm willing to bet that this kind of event, this plogging event, picks up speed and comes to some other races. All right, I am going to put my camera away because my hands are covered in garbage juice, and I'll check in when we're back at the start finish. Okay, we are wrapping this up. We're at the finish line of the Boston Marathon. I have a full bag of trash in hand. This has been a lot of fun. If you come to Boston, New York, Chicago, I definitely recommend that you meet up with Tina. That's Tina right here. I'll link to her in the show notes so you know who she is. She's going to organize... I just kicked someone's bag. She organizes these plogging events at Boston, New York, and London, and Chicago. So keep an eye out. Pick up some rubbish, do something good. Oh, finally made it back to the car. This was a really good day. That plogging adventure was so much fun. I wish I could have recorded a little more, but I'm sure there is a lot of content out there. There was a lot of people out there recording, and there was even a photographer from Marathon Photo taking photos of us. But yeah, that was a really solid event. I can't wait to do that again at another race. Okay, I think I'm going to end this video here. Tomorrow, or I don't know, maybe by the time you see this it would have happened, but I'll make a video when I go tomorrow. I've got the Tracksmith run, and I think that's it for tomorrow, but I'm going to make a whole video just for that. But for now, it's Matt B. Be kind, be happy, run well. See you in a couple of days.